This was it. The crazy shoot that we pulled out of thin air. The most challenging scene in the film because we only had one day to shoot it was the Western scene. After a 4.5-hour long drive to the middle of nowhere, we finally arrived at the filming location. We parked our cars and the first person we met was none other than Larry, the location owner.
For our Western scene was very kindly provided by Larry. He is a veteran and he's the owner of the town of Gabriella.
We were greeted by him and he brought out his horse. That we had to wrangle up since it was free roaming, and Lexi actually had to put a saddle on it. It was a very kind horse. Then after that, we had a selection of authentic wardrobe to choose from for our hero and villain characters. I wanted the hero to be in white or a lighter color, and the villain to of course be in black. While we went to go test out the costume, Larry helped out as well.
Like this. This one.
Oh yeah, that looks better. Aesthetically?
More
aesthetically,
yeah,
yeah.
aesthetically.
Bad guy. 2 years.
Spurs. You got the Spurs.
Does it work? Oh, for real?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Close it just a bit. Oh, let's go! Let's go, hero!
This was the first time everyone had seen him in costume.
It's awesome. Just missing the
Yo!
Josh, is this better than you could imagine?
Hero in the house.
You're looking good, man.
You're just like, this is normal.
Great, man. Come over.
Larry was so helpful, he even put on the spurs on our actors himself. Everyone was beyond excited to finally be doing this scene, especially since it had been so long since we had filmed the scene for this project, since the action scene 2 years ago.
When the Western town that we went to with Larry, immediately he was like, all right, let's get into wardrobe. He had a bunch of just authentic cowboy wear. So that was the first time I had ever like stepped into that type of realm. Not uncomfortable, but just in the sense where it was just unusual. I'd never worn that type of attire. You know, if anybody knows me, I'm usually in sports attire because that's the most comfortable that I'm in. It was great. It felt authentic and it looks authentic. It's not just a costume, it's legitimate clothing.
After that, we started to head out to the actual filming location.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Damn, dude, this is dope that he has this stuff.
And let me tell you, we were so excited to see what Larry was going to show us. It's on the other side of that gate. Shout out to Lexi for finding this location. She's been a great producer for this Western scene. Just being there, finally after 2 years of searching for the perfect location, and after COVID, getting everyone back together was just amazing to all of us.
Y'all know there's a barber shop right around.
I'm sorry?
There's a barber shop over there.
I should just go there. What am I doing?
Yeah, come on. So what are you doing with this drone shot?
I'm doing an exposition shot, I guess, of the new location.
Picture a desert landscape and two cowboys are having a standoff. It can be real intense.
I've done that once. Turn off. It does cut your fingers.
We're done. Now let's go film for real.
Hi. Hi. How you doing?
Good, this is Shorty. This little quarter horse. He's
really talkative.
He's very friendly, very talkative. Sometimes I don't shut up.
So how are you feeling?
Like I have a long day, because I have a long face.
Oh, I'm documenting it as well.
I should have filmed this.
As you can see, we did not have a tripod head that day.
How does the tie look? Or no, not
Right leg is swinging over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
So this leg's not in the stirrup.
Out loud.
If you're here,
Yeah.
turn around.
Your sound effect means that it walks away on its own. Some like sound effect, like what would a cowboy do to get the horse away?
A whistle
Like-
or like go on. Yeah, like go on.
Something like that, and then
If you go
after that, we're gonna get a close up of the horse.
They flew down here and did a darn story on it, and they was down here for 3 hours, and then when they went back, they put it on the news 4 different times, and the darn phone started ringing off the hook. We want to come out and see the town. Nobody knew this was here. Well, I built this to play in. I didn't build it to really do, movies and stuff. And I've had 2 or 3 little movies, Yeah.
As we were filming this, we were wondering what Larry's story was and why he even built this place from scratch in the first place.
That's my thing. Horses and cars and anything history. I love them. And the other reason that I wanted to do this too is to keep the American Western history alive, and teach school kids and stuff. Because see, we can't go to a school and do a show because you got guns.
Yeah.
But they could come out here and have a history teacher or something, show them stuff.
What made you decide to build one here?
Well, I would have loved to have it in California, but there's no way I'd had to have every kind of permit that you could imagine in California, and there wasn't enough room. And my wife bought this place. We were doing reenactments in all these little towns during the summer. Each weekend we would go to a different town and do shows or parades or whatever. And we did that for like 2 years in a row, and I had this set that I made on a trailer that we could take apart and make it, bigger. Finally, one day I said, the heck with it, I'm tired of going places. Finally, I brought the set over here and I parked it where the hotel is, and I said, we're gonna rehearse down here. And then I said, heck with it, I'm going to build my own town. So I just, I'd build a couple little ones out in California in the backyard type thing, but nothing on this scale. And everybody said, you're crazy. I said, yeah, I know. So I'm going to do it anyway.
In the scene where he teleports into this Western movie dimension, not many people know this, but this is actually a very, very slight reference to Captain America coming into the new city for the first time, surrounded by different buildings he's never seen before, as the camera turns around him while he takes it all in.
Like a hit, but you've done it before. That's why you see the hat coming this time.
Yeah, and should I say oh, not again?
Right here, it was important that he did not move his legs because we were trying to do a transition scene.
Okay, good. Now, remember those few positions and change as fast as you can to the next close.
Now?
Yeah, without the hat. Go. Just do the fastest change you've ever done. Okay.
The reason he had to be fast was because when I match cut, by the time he changes, the sun might be in a different position. So the faster he changes, the closer the shots will match lighting.
And action.
And somehow in the end, the little transition scene worked.
Like this.
Oh, okay. I was
Like
going
this.
to say, I think.
You're gonna look at it, and then when you catch it, boom, like that.
Oh.
And then keep looking. You're gonna go like this, and put it on, and then like slick the hat.
But it's
like
just,
this.
I mean, you haven't
Okay.
recorded it.
Aside from the film noir hat, we had to do the cowboy hat when we were filming out on the ranch, wherever the heck that was. I forgot it was. But that was very difficult to do as well. Not many people understand how difficult that was.
Shoot.
Dude, remember when I grabbed it like that? Were you there? You weren't there, huh? No. Where I did it like this, but they kept trying to do it like a boomerang. They're like throwing it at me.
Like you catch it from on screen.
But it keeps juggling like this, or sometimes it juggles like that, or it flies this way. Sometimes I'd have to lean out like that. I'm like, oh.
Jackie Chan.
Yes.
But if you lean too far out, it's not gonna be in the shot.
I'm out of the shot.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not impressive.
It was so tough, dude. Yeah. At some point, we had a few good takes, and we just stuck with that. It was tough, man. It was real tough.
Have to reset the camera because I'm
There's
gonna.
not enough space on
Yeah.
actually properly.
Here you go. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is inspired by the scene in Iron Man 3 when Tony is getting the suit whipped onto him as he transforms into Iron Man, because at first the metal suit parts throw him off. Exactly how the film noir costume pieces throw off our character in the film cafe when he first transforms. Then at the end of the suit transformation in Iron Man 3, Tony squares off with his final piece of his suit as it flies towards his face. I did the same thing in my film where our hero character finally learns and knows what's happening in this crazy world he's in, as he also squares off against his final piece of his costume, which is his hat in this case. So he's basically like, not this time. Then he catches it in a way to kind of show us that he's in charge now, that he has finally started to learn and gain control of what's happening versus when he first started. Things were finally going along after that moment. We were all actually finally in the filming zone.
This is uncomfortable.
His stance?
Oh,
Like that. That's what I thought.
Larry was even kind enough to help our actors better their stances during the standoff.
Like you would take the step
Okay.
to
Yeah.
get in that position
Yeah.
instead of standing still.
So tell Josh that when we start filming, I can just get back into a normal stance after
Yeah.
that.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a lot better.
That
and
means
it's a lot more comfortable.
It'll be a lot more comfortable. It's not as awkward.
You gotta be comfortable.
So have him
It turns this way and shoot, and it's just a less of a target. But it looks more dramatic when you are got some kind of a pose.
Exactly.
You know,
right
not so rigid type of thing.
Gotcha.
But you're doing good.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
so much, Larry. Would you like
So Josh wants you to step back to position.
Yes.
Action.
DIY tumbleweed.
In real life, if you were actually doing this in real life, you would be 40 feet apart.
That is very true.
We wanted tumbleweeds, but as soon as we started filming, the wind stopped. So we had to improvise.
Just we have like no wind.
Let's just say it wasn't working.
Let me try it. Let me try one.
The wind.
It's okay.
It looked good. It came from above. Throw. Don't throw it in midair. Go grab it. No, don't destroy it.
Take your best shot.
Spit to the right of you, okay? So get a bunch of spit in your mouth right now.
I do.
Okay, that was fast.
You want me to like conjure it up?
Yeah,
Conjure it.
conjure it up.
Yeah.
We got water too.
That's it. Let's get serious. And now give the actor a moment. 2, 1, go. Okay. Nah, that was really good.
That's it?
Yeah, stay there. Take your best shot. This is the part where it's gonna be easy for you guys, and I'm gonna do some cool stuff.
And he does an apple cobbler.
You said you just won't die.
Christian, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I keep winning though.
I mean,
I'll ever lose.
That's the only thing.
No,
eventually.
I've never read the script. I don't think I'll ever. Can you feed me a Cheeto?
What? I can't. I focused on the shot list.
You got it. Not enough.
You got?
Yeah, I got it.
No, I know. But now, it's my turn to take a stand. In life,
At this point in the shoot, we had beautiful lighting. It was the best soft lighting we had had in the entire film. But the problem was, it wasn't going to last very long at all. I loved the pink sky we got in the original shot, but it wouldn't match the direct day shots that we got earlier. So in the final cut, I had to color grade it back to dirty Western colors.
in life, sometimes you just have to realize that maybe you are the main character.
And right after that wink happened, that was it. The sun was gone. We still had an entire other section of the script to film. We were 4 hours from home, and we had lost our light. I stand there like, what do I do? But as a director, you're supposed to be able to rubber band and adapt to anything, right? So basically I was like, okay. We drove 4 hours to that location, 4.5 hours. So I was like, we can't come back here. We have to finish it right now. I don't have lighting for nighttime. I only brought one light because this one light was supposed to reflect the green radiation off of, it was supposed to be with the sun with the green light. It wasn't just supposed to be the green light only with pitch blackness. So I was like, what do I do? So I just did the exact same plan that I had before, but in pitch blackness. So we grabbed the generator, set up the only light we brought, which again was supposed to be only a fill light, complementing the sun, not replacing the sun entirely, and being the only source light in the scene.
I set this up and we didn't get any of it because I had to put the camera down. But just know that I was the one who set it up.
Oh, so it's a sci-fi scene.
Yeah.
I have experience from taking things that was one and repurposing it for something else, just like the sci-fi gun. It was originally a spitball gun. I took it apart, painted it up, repurposed it, made it look bigger, and it looks like a sci-fi gun. Seeing it on film, it looks really cool, looks really fun. Seeing something that I created into the film is really exciting to see.
When we turned on the light, just like I mentioned in the action episode, nighttime scenes are drastically different in terms of lighting. But unlike the action scene, where we could actually go back and reshoot it to make it better, this time we couldn't do that, since this place was almost a 5-hour drive away from us. So this time, I actually had to make it work.
Phoebe looks so
I like it.
Oh, good.
It's very alien-like.
Who needs gels, huh?
I also had to improvise some backlights because we only had one main source light.
And then one of them wins by pulling out a...
It's gonna hit the corner.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
Right there, right there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I've been listening to the world through these headphones for like the past maybe 6 hours.
Like this, Josh.
Josh!
What?
Oh my god! What?
I thought you
Just gonna ask how you feeling tonight.
super good.
Yeah?
How are you feeling?
Delirious?
Oh, that's what
Oh my god.
You know what happens to directors? I'm the second person that happened to, and the other person was like, "Ah."
Oh my god.
Pro tip, if you're ever out shooting a Western film, wear boots.
Yeah, he is. You have to
Oh, both of us were feeling like crazy right now. A little drained. You know?
Yeah, Josh only got 2 hours of sleep.
Josh,
Hi.
how long did you sleep last night?
2 hours?
So how long have you been awake?
2 hours.
I don't know. So it's 4 a.m. I went to bed at 2 because I had to pick up Bob from the airport.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. Because he wanted to go out of town the day before we went to film. I got the tickets before filming. This guy, don't let him deceive you. Go back like 10 feet. In the outside.
So what is the shot?
The shot is Fahad. Huh? Yeah. The shot is Fahad screams at the top of his lungs and blasts this thing at Trey and he disintegrates him.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Rolling. 3, 2, 1. Action. Ah! That's how it feels!
So we didn't know it, but the blower was set to low power mode. We found out the next day, of course.
That's how it feels! Okay. Didn't work. Cut.
We tried our best for what we had to work with. I also tried the wind effect with Trey for his last shot of the movie.
1, action. Oh yeah, yeah.
Just kidding. I'm still gonna get it.
Martini!
Wait. I'm recording the last shot. It's a clean plate. That's a wrap for Trey on the Film Cafe.
No, rapper Trey.
Thank you. After 2 years.
After 2 years!
It's finally happening.
Nailed it. Thank you. I
can't wait to see the final product. Yeah, me too. Such a long time. All right. That's a wrap for Fahad as well. Yay! Let's go!
No, you still have more scenes.
Never mind. Oh, yeah, I'm not done yet. Never mind, but only for this scene. These two, she has to kill him, and then they're done after that.
Spoil it.
They know what's happening. They know what's happening.
Honestly, it actually came out better than I expected, better than any of us expected. Those green, it added like a comedic element to it when Trey's shot came out, the cinematic villain. God, it's hilarious. But also Fahad's shots, it came out it looks like a comic book strip.
My turn.
And with this scene finally done, besides some other filler scenes that are left, there was only one more big movie genre scene left for us to create.